Hello and welcome to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. I am your host Lance here today to talk about Ragna Crimson episode 8. And if you follow me up to this point, you know that I am reading the manga along with the anime so that I can compare and contrast any kind of notes that may have come up. Episode 8's manga references are going to be chapters 16 and 17. Man, this episode has so much information in it. The the show just in general is just throwing so much dense storyline in every single episode. So let's kind of start from the beginning. And well, let me just say again, this anime and the manga follow so tightly knit together that there really was no differences. Maybe one I'm gonna say at the end. I don't know if I missed it from the anime, but we'll see when we talk about it at the end. So Artemisia slash Ultimatia, the one difference that there is in the manga is that Ultimatia's name is a little bit different. That's okay. Well, let me explain why she is so broken and scared if you haven't caught on. And it's because she's not a fighter. And anytime she had to deal with any kind of physical violence, she found comfort in her time stopping abilities that she can just stop time and then she can just go on her way and just avoid a fight to begin with. So she never has to worry about physical violence. And when Ragna was able to move and try to kill her inside her own like domain, it broke her. And that's exactly what was about to be at the final moments of Ultimatia's life because Crimson had the brilliant idea of blowing up like the entire city with all these bombs, but Golem messed up and decided to not blow up certain sections because he really liked the stores in that area. So Crimson's super mad at him. There's a quick funny scene where Crimson stabs a bottle into Golem's eye. That was gross slash funny. Did not expect that at all. And of course, we know Golem isn't human, so Crimson's allowed to mess with him like this. This is a nothing. He's got something going on with him. He's just not human. I don't know. He just has multiple bodies, and his soul is just not there completely. So I can't wait to see him actually transport between bodies because they made a mention that Golem needed to change bodies. So that would have been nice to see. But they teleported. Now everybody's in a new location at the end of the episode. It's kind of strange. One last thing we need to talk about before the end of the episode is Nephilim, the little boy dragon kind of guy. Uh, he's supposed to be a new baddie. We were talking about how he's matured faster than any other dragon, really. Some took months, some took days, some took weeks, whatever. And Nephilim was allowed to mature instantly. And with all that being said, he again, like we the maturing deal is because he turned into a dragon, I assume. And after we learn this information, he instantly like takes on a new form and like he's Nephilim 2.0 basically. So he's going to be very strong, and he's starting to become a nuisance when Crimson's putting up his time barrier thing, which was I don't know remember if I said this, but in a couple episodes ago, Golem was like, "Hey, here's the key. This is the location of the secret place." And I think that secret place was this time chamber where Crimson can do anything that he wants. So I think that's where that starts to come together. So after Ragna wakes up, he has a quick little dream about Leo, and he's in, we wakes up because of that. I still find it strange that the anime hasn't shown Leo in any other aspect because if you watched me a couple episodes ago, chapters 8.1 and 8.2 showed Leo, she's doing okay. She's adventuring on her own, but here in the anime, we have no idea what's going on yet. So I wonder if they're going to show her like anytime soon. So Leo's still okay for anyone that's interested, but Ragna gets mad. He's mad that Ultimatia is still not dead. He's trying to break out of this chamber so he can go fight her again. And then they get transported. Now they get transported in front of this starlet lease girl. She's got no arms, but she's a complete badass. They talked about for a while, like at such young ages, she was doing above and beyond what anybody else could do. And she's got this handicap of, having no arms. So she's pretty badass. But the only thing that I'm going to share with you guys that I didn't catch in the anime, but I was at the end of the chapter 17, Crimson tells her that Crimson's name is Krish Vias, Krishvias, and that Krish Vias is a magic warrior. So we have another alternate identity that Crimson is. So I'm very curious. He just keeps having these new bodies, but we gotta see what's going on. Crimson is trying to come up with some kind of plan to trick this girl so that they can, I don't know, get out of this place and go continue their battle. I can't wait for the next episode. This episode had like I said in the beginning, a lot of dense information and just great lore. So I can't wait for next episode. If you guys haven't already, please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Go watch the anime show. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please give me a like and give us a follow. Let me know what you guys think of all these episodes. And I will catch you guys next week.